Guys, besides here, and today we're gonna learn how to get out of low elo. This is a coaching session. This bronze player booked the coaching session because he was stuck. If you are bronze or if you are below emerald, this is an amazing video for you. It will actually outline and highlight you why players are stuck in bronze, silver. This is a huge mistake that I see for players even in platinum. So most of the AD carry players, they actually have this small thing that they actually don't know you're gonna find it in this specific coaching session. There are two huge mistakes that bronze players, silver players, and even gold, platinum players do. Please make sure you watch this until the end. If you're AD carry main and you want to make sure you don't miss out any bit of content from this AD carry specialized channel, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Make sure you watch it until the end. Enjoy. Okay. You go in the lane. Here, we didn't really know much about the other champs. We have Lilia, which is a very weak champion early on. Now they go in. The Leona has no Q here. So now you went way too scared here. They have no CC.
Yeah.
This is Leona, the range. Look. She just used it. And this is a Karthus. He's focusing this guy. This is the range of his Q. So here, right here, they don't have anything. Pay attention to your clicking. Your Garen is in. Leona used the stun on this guy. What do they have right now? Because Leona is on cooldown, they only have the Karthus Q. Do you know how Karthus Q works? Not really, right?
I've played him a few times.
Yeah, so like now it's just Karthus Q. So it's like you shouldn't like be scared because they're focusing this guy. Garen is here. There's no reason for you to click back.
Yeah.
You should just click up Q and then like run him down. Like here, he used the E. Leona has Q, but this is the range. So if you stay there and hit the closest target, you're fine. So you're just super safe here. You see that there are so many clicks back. Do you see that? Like how many? Look at this. You're permanently scared, which tells me that this is why you're losing trades. Because you don't know when to trade. Knowing when to trade will require you to know what the other champions do, their cooldown, their abilities. You didn't know that, unfortunately.
Right.
Super, super important. And then here you don't even need flash. You auto, and then now the Syndra Q can just get him. You just have to wait. Don't need to flash. Like here you just wasted your flash. She had Q in like a second. So we don't really like think about the other champions, and this is why you're losing most of your trades that you're getting into. Then the leash is super suboptimal. You should almost never leash because you want to get level 2 advantage with the Shen. Sometimes if you have
I've heard that, and then I think it's because of the elo.
Yes.
You get flamed by the jungler.
Yes, that's why you need to communicate with him.
Run it down or whatever.
You need to communicate with him because if you just go bot lane, then it's just. I'm not saying ignore him, don't leash. I'm not saying don't leash, ignore him. I'm saying communicate with him. Like, hey man, so not at capture. Hey man, is it okay if we don't leash? We lose the lane if we leash. Why do I say we lose the lane if we leash? Well, it's Leona. If she gets the push, she gets level 2 advantage. If she gets level 2 advantage, she goes on us. If she goes on us, we lose the lane. So hey man, is it okay if we don't leash? We lose the lane if we leash. You're basically telling him, I want to leash you, I want to help you, don't get me wrong. But we're going to be 0-10. You're okay with that. But you're saying it in a very nice way. You're not like passive aggressive or like trying to make him feel bad. So, and usually you'll say, yeah, sure, just go to the lane. If he says no, then you can leash. But remember that when you leash, you are handicapped. Because you can't get level 2 advantage. With Shen, we need level 2. With a range support, you can play aggressive at level 1 and you can zone. But you have a melee and a melee needs level 2. Typically. Let's see. Okay. And then here it just starts. It's like you don't really know what Leona does. So Shen, like you should first hit the minion so you can get push. But now you're probably just setting up for the Q. I don't mind. You last hit the minion. He goes in. And now Leona has the range of this. So you're so safe. So here you're walking up. This is good. Like here you shouldn't like be scared. You should just walk up and hit. Q, auto. Q, like this is fine. And then just hit the Karthus. But it's like, now, you could look at your HP right here. You're significantly healthier. I know, Leona is strong, and if she Qs you, she also has the passive. I'm sure you don't really know what the passive of Leona does, right? Or do you? So when she Qs you, the next ability of a teammate does more damage. So she might look strong and annoying and a lot of damage. So I can't understand why you're backing off here. But you need to think about you have barrier. You need to think about that you have a lot of HP. He doesn't, and you have a very important advantage here.
Yeah.
The minions at level 1 they do a shit ton of damage. A shit ton of damage. So here, pay attention to your champion. The moment I see this, I know, okay, we don't play League of Legends, we just play Jhin. That's it. We don't know about other champions. Because look at this. So you go on him and pay attention to your click. Like if this is a gold player like we desire, he would click here. You clicked here. Why does it matter if you click here or here?
Yeah, I was thinking about just getting away.
And why is that wrong?
Because I could kill him and probably still get away.
Yeah, easily. Because you have the minis, you easily kill him, you have barrier. You should anyways use your potion like a while ago. Super important. Like here you didn't use the potion. You're like pretty scared. You use the Q and then you run. Then you run it like... So here you are trying to dodge? Or like what are you trying with this like movements? Because it's like a bit weird. It's like you're running and then you're dodging left, right.
Yeah, I was just trying to make a mess.
Okay. Are you having trouble converting your early game advantages into wins? Feel like your damage output is lower than it should be and you feel like you're putting in the work but you're not seeing really the results? My name is Pizais with a track record of coaching over 3,659 players with ranks between Iron and Challenger. Here is what I've accomplished with my clients. Right here you can see Silver 1 to Emerald 4 in 1 month time with 1 coaching session. This guy right here got to Grandmaster in NA after when the first coaching session we've done, he was hard stuck in Diamond 2. Alex right here, he was Gold 4 1 year and a half ago and he got to Grandmaster 800 LPP after the coaching session. Here is his master account after just being a gold player a year and a half ago. This is what the coaching session can do to your gameplay. And here is something that you might find inspiring. I've personally climbed from Iron to Diamond with dealing with 200 ping. Now I'll actually get Master Tier with 200 ping on this account that you're gonna see right now. As you can see right here, this is Emerald 1 with very decent win rates on some of the champions and I'm playing pretty well in high Emerald to low Diamond. And I actually play Ezreal as well, as you guys can see right here, and I'm not really scared. If I can achieve this against high Emerald players and low Diamonds playing with such a huge handicap, 200 ping Ezreal, imagine what we can accomplish together with you playing under optimal conditions. Are you ready to see the real progress that you can do? Go to pizais.com and book your coaching session now. Let's improve and get better together. Let's see. Yeah, you're a bit slow with the clicking, but this is normal in bronze. I mean, no problem. You usually want to click closer to your champion and faster. You're clicking like really too far from your champion. Like if you click here or here or here instead of here, you're moving just much faster and much like smoother. Plus, this is his max range. So instead of like trying to dodge into when he's like, this is his range, right? So instead of you dodging like this and giving him opportunities to like hit you twice, just run all the way, use your barrier for like 1 Q and then you're just safe. Because you see what you're doing right now? He can hit extra Qs because you're trying to dodge, but this is his max range. So it's like if you get out, you're just fine. It all comes down to you understanding like the range of the champions, really. And here you should push the wave because you want to get more gold. Karthus is dead. You want to get gold before recalling. That's the most important thing. But guess what? Your decision was smart. It was better than pushing the wave because you have low HP. I mean, the rule says if the chances, yes, you want to push the wave, you want to crush the wave, you want to move these blue minions into the tower so he loses them because that's why you killed him. You killed him to deny him. You want to deny him minions. Always want to push the wave before recalling, unless the chances of you dying is too high. We see the HP that you have right now, and that's why I say that this decision that you took is good. Of course, if you had 500 HP right now, which I consider pretty healthy, or even 400, which is a little bit below like half, I would say you should stay, you should push. In this case, I say, yeah, it's unfortunate, but you have 90 HP. We don't know what is the jungle, but again, it's level 1, so the 217, it shouldn't come right now at all. So you didn't push. So in this specific case, it was good. If you were a lot healthier, this is a bad decision. You should always push the wave before recall. In this specific case, perfect decision. Your advantage is also the wave state. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Christmas is here. 8 against 5. Minions are coming into you. You're happy. So by the time that you get in the lane is good. But again, when I asked you, why did you recall there? You said, oh, I was hoping the Shen was would keep the wave. The answer that I was looking for is, always push before recalling because I want to get more cash so I can spend my gold. But in this specific case, one, I was too low, so I'm not gonna go in a high risk situation to push that wave, even if I want to. And two, wave is coming into me, so I'm happy anyways. If you tell me that, I'll say, okay, you're gold. You're like you know. So this is why I ask you, because you took the decision, but I want to know why. Because the why can tell me if it was like a decision that you're doing consistently good or just random good. And this is why then I looked at your win rate and I knew. You have games, you have one day where you can go 10-0 wins, but the next day you can just go 0-10. Why? Is because of this, what you just saw on the screen. You're making good decisions, but it's random. It's not thought process. You're not conscious of them or why you're making them. And this is what we're gonna fix. Okay. Of course, at level 1, we I forgot to tell you, but here you could have just recalled instantly.
Before instead of chasing him further.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, you can't really kill this guy, really. I mean, it's not that bad to like go and like try to kill him, but he's not really. You don't have CC. Like Syndra doesn't have. I don't know if you know what Syndra does. Level 1, she just has the bow, like the Q. The moment you see that, if you're slow and you're chasing, absolutely, I don't disagree. But I mean, the chances of you killing him, I mean, yeah, you can say, yeah, I can kill him if he's gonna fight me, and like he's not gonna fight. He's not stupid to fight 1v2. So yeah, I would just recall there. But even after you chase him, like now, if you just press B, the minions didn't spawn. It's gonna spawn like 5 seconds. You're fine. You just recall.
Yeah.
So yeah, all started from there. But yeah, definitely we need to improve on. We need to play other champions. To play other champions of support. I would start with support and then I would continue with AD carry, because you also don't know what AD carries do. Your champion pool is probably one of the worst champion pool that you can have in League of Legends. None of these champions teach you the game. It's like you're trying to get your driver license, and all what you drive is a Lamborghini, Ferrari, like 900 horsepower. Like you're never gonna learn. Like you don't try to drive a manual. You're not trying to like learn the fundamentals of driving. You're just, you know, putting yourself in such a like a extreme high technology cars that are not really, you know, teaching you how to drive. That's basically Yorick, Mordecai, Smolder. They're super, like, Smolder is decent, but Kayle, Mundo, Sivir, they just push wave, they just play safe. They don't have, like, you need a champion that can trade, that can be, you know, useful in the lane, that can teach you how to trade. 90% of the Jhin players, whether I coach Platinum Jhin or even Emerald Jhin, they don't know how to trade. They don't have good mechanics, they're clicking very slow. They don't know how to kite, they don't have AD carry fundamentals. So what you should do if you want to be a Jhin main, in my opinion, is play a bit more support, because you definitely don't know about the support, and a bit of more other AD carries. It doesn't have to be ranked. You can honestly play against bots if you want. No problem, you just need to know the cooldown. And then I would main Jhin, because it's clearly your favorite champion, but this champion pool is definitely not the most optimal to learn the game, because just it's like you play Yumi on support or Lulu in bronze. It's like, I can't carry. Well, I mean the champions don't teach you much. Like, what are you gonna do? Shield your AD carry that is like iron and hope for the best. I mean, yeah, as you know, Jhin is not as bad as Yumi. I'm exaggerating here, but it's like you have like here Yumi and you have like here Thresh. Thresh is the best, let's say, like Blitzcrank, Thresh. Jhin is like in the middle. It's like not too bad, but not too good. It's like, it works kind of thing. Okay, and then here you had wave is coming into you. We know this. Okay. And here you gotta be very careful, because we need to know the Shen taunt range. I will show you right now. I hope I have Shen. Do you have any idea of like the range of the taunt?
Yeah, it's pretty close. I don't know the exact range.
Like, but roughly speaking here, can you like make me like, can he hit Leona? Can he hit like Karthus? Can he hit, I don't know, the cannon? I don't know.
I mean, he could hit Karthus for sure.
He can hit Karthus to like max range E, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Let's see. So yeah, usually in a case like this, it's like you have the minions. You have the minions, as you can see right here. So it's like, if you go into a fight, we know what's going to happen with the minions. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you can taunt and there are like 3 minions or like maybe 4, like if it's like this and we go, it's fine.
Too much damage.
But now it's like, oh, it's like this right here. It's like, I know you have the crit, you're strong, but what about this little, you know, you're just gonna miss. So like, if it was like 2 minions, I'll be like, or even 3, you know, like, okay, sure, like 14 gold each, 42 gold. Let's kill this motherfucker. It's worth it. But it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. Oh, that is not worth at all. That is not worth at all. So this is like definitely not the best. Okay, so let's see the max range of the Shen Town. So you think here? How do you think about this? Do you think max range okay, okay, now you think I hit it?
It's hard to tell. I think it's hit or miss. I can't
Okay.
tell.
But okay, let me go a bit. Okay, now.
Yeah.
Now I hit it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me go a bit more so you can be more sure. Okay, what about now? Okay, let me do it even more.
Yeah.
Okay, what about now? What about now?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, let me just do it a bit more extreme. Let me do it here. Okay, what do you think about this? Pay attention to this. This was max range. This man was max range. And imagine a champion that will like move, not stand still like a Doomy. So pay attention to this. This is the range. So when I'm in the tower and Karthus is there like we were, it's far, it's half range right here as you can see. So you gotta be very careful. If you don't know this thing, it's like really, really like hard for it to play. You see, like not even here. Look at this. Okay, now it's max range. You see, it's like actually really short range. It's really short range. Like this I hit, but I only hit because it doesn't move. Look at this. It's like really, really short range. Look.
Yeah.
It's really short range. So, like here, he can't, like you said that, yeah, I mean, you can see it's until here, the range. We gotta be very careful. But yeah, we don't need to stay close to the Karthus. Do you know how Karthus Q work, like on a single target damage when he hits only you? That it does more damage or not really? Like how does the Karthus Q work?
If it hits only me, it does more damage.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, if you're getting exposed now, like if you do this, because he can just stroke you now. If you stay there, you're out of the range. And then yeah, you see the minions? And the poor guy tried to do something, but you got lucky. But remember, this is bronze. So in bronze, people are 1 HP. And what do? Ooga booga bronze players? They like walk up into you when they have no mana, no HP. And they kill themselves. Yeah, but if you get in silver, what are you going to do? You're going to demote the next day? Yeah, because the play wasn't good. What wasn't good? The fact that you had a lot of minions and you prioritized fighting instead of farming. If it was only like 2 minions, maybe 3, that's fine. I agree with the crit, using the crit to chunk him, even though you lose some HP. Even if you lose some minions, it's good to chunk him completely. But in that case right there, it was not worth. You just missed too many minions. Yeah. And the moment you kill them, you gotta push. And you gotta push now. Karthus is dead. Push the wave. He's on the death timer. We know it. We see it soon. So push the wave, crash the wave into the tower. Q now. How do you push a lane on Jhin? You Q now, when the minions are full HP. And then when they get low HP, I know what you're gonna say. Oh, but I'm used to kill the minions. Yeah, that's good. But you can also do that because your Q is like 6 to 7 seconds.
Yeah.
It's like really short cooldown. So here you're like, oh, but I'm gonna wait. Wait, what? Karthus is there. He's coming. Full HP, full mana with items. You're waiting here when you don't have HP. When he bought items, you can't do that. You kill him, push the wave, reset. Unless you have full HP and absolutely like 100 gold, 200 gold, 300 gold. Like you have a lot of HP, let's say full HP, and you don't have anything to buy in base. You could stay here and slow push this, like only last hit. But in this specific case, A, your HP is low, like relatively low, like lower than half. And 2, your gold is a lot. 800 gold is decent. You can definitely recall. And here you should just QE, auto, everything. Because now, it's just, yeah, here I was like, really? You like slow push? But now, they can fight you. Because Karthus is like, what the fuck? The guy didn't recall? Let's fight him! Wow, nice! I have a freeze if I'm Karthus, because wave's coming into me. Let's fight! This guy didn't recall, didn't push, didn't even like try to punish me. Super important. And the poor guy, I couldn't do anything with Shen. Like, this is actually a mistake. This gank will never happen if you just push the wave recall. And now you're just a bit doomed. Now there is nothing you can do really there, unfortunately. And here, usually I would walk like maximum opposite on them, because if Leona goes like this and she has the E, we saw the range, right? Like this range, you walk like this.
Yeah.
Right? Because she's walking up like this. You see, you know, kind of walking. I'm not saying you're walking into her, but like you should have been there. So yeah, it's a lot of things that we have to, not a lot of things that you have to work on. The bottom line is the first part, you have a lot of pieces of the puzzle that we just don't have yet. But the first is learning support. Learning support and the wave. We get a kill, let's get an advantage. How we get an advantage? We push the wave, we crash the wave, we recall. Of course, there are situations when you can't push, which you saw. You're too low, you can't push in time, wave is coming into you. Don't push. Or let's say you have full HP and you have like 200 gold after the kill, that's it. Then you stay. But if you want to recall, and if you kill the enemy, usually you should just push pretty hard. The warding timing is also bad. This wave right here is stacked. What I mean by stacked is, as you can see here, our wave, this wave, just came.
Yeah.
Enemy wave is there, right? This is there. Karthus is coming there. If you ward now, they can kill the minions and try to fight you. What I'm saying here is that I'm saying that you should push this wave because you have a huge wave. You have like 10 minions, they have only 6. Get it into the tower, get the 10 minions in the tower, and when you have a big wave in the tower, that's when you go for a ward because they are busy killing the minions. Okay. Right? And they can't like go to you. Because now what's going to happen, you have 10 versus 6. They will kill some of your minions. It's going to be 6 versus 6. And then they can walk up on you and fight. Look at this. Like the ward timing is very bad. Push the wave first and go for a ward after. Now you actually lost minions as you warded. But also they can fight right now because, again, as you can see, they can just walk up on you. So you see, there are a lot of pieces of the puzzle that we have, like we're missing. It's just laning phase is the most important thing for now. Okay, and then we just die. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot of things. A lot of things. Just the laning phase we need to improve. Let's see what you're gonna do here. So here, you should, like, you know what's gonna happen is that Karthus is gonna die very soon, and then you should stay and you should push. Why am I saying that you should push here? It's very simple. You wanna die. Karthus will die in like a second. You just wanna crash this wave. Is it greedy? Well, you do have 70 HP, so be careful of the Karthus after he dies. But if you stay into the wave with the Lilia, even if the enemy jungle comes, you have a big wave, you have Lilia, so you're gonna die, but he most likely dies as well. It's worth to take this small risk. It is a small risk, but it's a nice reward because 1, you crash the wave into the tower. 2, the risk is, I mean, you have Lilia with you, so it's not like you're doing it by yourself. They both die on bot lane, so just the enemy jungle can kill you. And then you also like crash the wave so you can, you know, make the Karthus lose. So here, in today's session, we learned 2 pieces of the puzzle. Piece number 1 is learn different AD carries and different supports in normal games or bot games. Learn about the range, learn about the abilities cooldown. Piece number 2 of the puzzle, we learn about wave management and when to push and when to freeze and when to slow push. Like very basic. Of course, it's just very complex. Like it's not everything to get diamond now, but it's like the small piece, just exactly for you, exactly what you need. We have also like later stages, rotations. I showed you some rotations when Syndra went bot lane, other things, but I don't want to overwhelm you with a lot of information because you're going to have like 6-7 concepts in the session, and then you're not going to learn really, you're not going to have anything to work with. Just it's better to be simple. Now I like that at least you stayed into your minions because the Karthus Q, like you see your positioning, don't stay here, don't stay here, don't isolate yourself. Either stay max range there because the Karthus Q is like this, or just stay into your minions if you want to trade. So like this, let's say, because now so either stay max range, like out of his range, or number 2 is stay into your minions. But now from this point, it's like laning phase is very hard. Like it looks like you're 4-1, but remember that the Karthus had 6 kills. And exactly what I said, if you have a lead, but Karthus also has a lead and you guys are even, it's bad. Because Karthus is Karthus. He's gonna press R and, you know, it's better if you guys are like 0 kills, both of you. He doesn't get kills, you don't get kills, you're scaling. And here you pushed. Right. At least this time you actually pushed the wave. And here you decided to... Usually I wouldn't push more because I'm super low. So the situation when you were low and I told you to push, you were with Lilia and you had the wave in front of you. Your wave helped you. But now you have these 3 minions, you have these 3 minions, but you're gonna have to be there and you're alone. So I wouldn't take this risk. Like push one more, even though it's good because Karthus died, so he's like coming back now. But since you took the risk right here, just push it right away. Push it right away. and then now you try to crush, and then you just recall. At least you got this minions, you got the XP, so it's fine. So here, just press B. If the chances of him hitting the taunt is high, yeah, ping your ulti and let's go. You can hover. I'm not saying don't hover, but we saw the range of taunt. This is the range of taunt. It's not gonna. Okay, if this is a blitzcrank and this is the range of the hook, and maybe he would like do something stupid, I would actually follow if I was you, Thomas. Definitely. But no, we actually overestimated the range of the taunt, which is like pretty useless. It's like, should you stay right here? No, you're just wasting your time. Look at this. There's no way. This is the range. There's no way. I mean, only if he's like doing something absolutely stupid and like walk back. So how do you push away like later on? Let's say I will get the BF. Let's say you have like a Dirk something. So first is like you do this. You Q. Okay, of course it's gonna go on all of the minions. Now I speed up the minions, so it's gonna be a bit different. And then now the second Q, you say I have a second Q right now. Like it just come back. So boom, I can just do this. Boop. You see?
Okay.
Because like I see like platinum bronze like, oh, but I'm gonna, you know, wait and I'm gonna use the Q like when the minions are low. Really? So you're gonna be wasting all of that time. Usually it's good, but if you have like already like 2-3 points in Q and you have some items, you can always like, now I want to push and recall. Okay, then do it. Use your Q. Use your abilities. Do something. Of course you're gonna lose like maybe one minion, but this push is gonna be faster. So why would I push fast? Why would I rush? Well, because the enemies are coming in back in the lane. See, that's how you push efficiently. And then how do I choose where to recall? Well, depending on where they are. If they're already in the lane, usually I don't recall well in the middle for sure. I don't even recall in this brush because they can stop me. I go into the second brush. But if I just kill them or I know they're like just respawn, then we can also recall in the first brush. But brush is always better. Maybe in the future sessions, if we do future lessons, we can also talk about that, because I see you're not. Yeah, it's just very greedy. It's very greedy. You're just always recalling in like super crazy, aggressive kind of.